What's up, guys? MudTurtle here, bringing you domination on Green Band. Second day in a row that I bring domination on this map. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, you will have noticed the lovely hack that was exposed. And this is a much better start to the round from yesterday. So yeah, this video is just going to be kind of like an introduction. I know that's kind of weird because I am probably, I don't know, I have like 40 videos up now on my channel. Maybe less or more, I'm not sure. And I have just given tidbits about myself. I haven't really gone into too much detail just because I figured I would wait until maybe I grew a subscriber base so that I wouldn't have to tell the story over and over and over again. But then I thought to myself, you know what, that's silly. I don't really have to wait for that. Why not introduce myself to the subscribers that I do have? So that's what I'm going to do on this episode. And I, of course, talk about the gameplay. This guy right here. I love campers who go into the same spot are my favorite, because then you always know where they're going to be, with or without the radar. So, yesterday's video was just intriguing to me. That was the first time that I've witnessed any kind of hacking on this Call of Duty. There may have been other examples, but that was the first for me. And it was just extremely frustrating, that game, because I like to, play the objective, and I like to win. I hate losing. And I'd rather, like I've said in previous videos, I'd rather sacrifice my KD than get a loss. And my win-loss ratio, I'm not sure where it's at, actually. I say that I care about that more. Yeah, I can tell you what my KD is. So that's, I guess, priorities? I don't know. Maybe I should commit that to memory. But when you play against, people like that, there's nothing you can do. And I could have just backed out and took the loss, but I had to capture it so you guys could see. And hopefully, I don't think my video will get, seen by, the developers or anything. If it does, great. I'm sure they're aware of it. I did report the person for cheating. Is that silly of me? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. It needed to be done, because that kind of stuff is just, there's no place. So anyway, like I was saying, I am from Florida, born and raised. And I'm actually currently living in the state of Florida. Oh, see, there goes that camper again. Might as well stick him this time. Maybe he won't do that again. We'll see. So I was born and raised in Florida. I'm actually currently residing in Florida. I live in the South Florida area, and it is hot. I moved back here approximately 2 years ago. I'm actually in the Coast Guard as my main job and my main source of income. That is where my money comes from. So I've been stationed. I've been in the Coast Guard for 8 years now, going on 9 in December, and it has had its ups and downs for sure, but it has been quite an experience. My first duty station was in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and while I'm Hispanic, descent, I'm not Puerto Rican, and I've never been there. So that was my first time ever going to the island, and I was there for 3 years, and that was an interesting experience. Lots of stories that I can tell from there, and stuff that I'll tell later on in the future. But for now, let's just keep it short. And it was a good time. And then after 3 years there, I moved to Seattle, where I got stationed on a boat. And actually, I'm going to go back and also say that while I was in Puerto Rico, I was at a command center. So I was doing search and rescue on the radio. I was speaking to mariners on the radio. And then when I moved to Seattle, I went on a boat, and that was something that I was not expecting. I essentially said to myself, the Coast Guard is going to be, 4 years and done, 4 and done, and then get out, because I was not someone who was really looking to be in the military long term. It was just something that helped me because I went to college. I tried college, and it just wasn't for me. I didn't do too well. I was too busy playing video games, and that obviously was not conducive to my grades. So I figured, Coast Guard would be a stopgap. Well, couldn't pass up the opportunity to re-enlist and get underway, is what they call it when you get on a boat. And that was another experience that I have plenty of stories and look forward to sharing that with you guys. But Seattle was great. I love Seattle. I've never lived anywhere else outside of Florida, except for Seattle and Puerto Rico. And Seattle was amazing. And while I was underway, I patrolled the Pacific. I went up to Alaska, and I also went to the Arctic Ocean. Yeah, I want to say Arctic Ocean. Oh man, I had a brain fart there. And then I also went to the southern countries, Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, patrolled in those areas. Oh, I'm right here, man. Oh, I hate spawn killing, I guess the word. Well, I hate being spawn killed. That's one of the worst. And right here, I'm doing it to these people. I felt kind of like a douche. But, man, they kept spawning there. What was I to do? I did run out of bullets, so I just got a knife and pick up this. Anytime I can get to pick up this weapon, because I don't have it unlocked, I relish in doing so because this weapon is ridiculous. I can't wait to unlock this. Hopefully, I'll get it one day. I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully, I will. So anyway, when I was on the boat, I got to see those southern countries, and it was awesome. And I also this will be a story for later, but one of the more notable things that happened was we actually got like a semi-submersible, which is like it's like a submarine, but that doesn't go underneath the water completely. Hence the semi-submersible part. And that thing was carrying a crap ton of cocaine, and it was awesome to catch it. So we kept that off the street, and then I got stationed here in Florida after that, and that's where I've been for the last 2 years. And that's why I'm not used to the heat. Like, I grew up here. I spent 18 years of my life here. However, man, like the humidity and the heat was unbearable, and something I definitely had to get used to. And watch me unload like my entire magazine into that guy. Poor aiming, or he was just hiding really well. And but I miss Seattle. I miss the cold. I don't miss the people because they're kind of snooty sometimes, but there are also a lot of great, cool people there too, and the music was awesome. So it's something that I'd like to go back to one day. Maybe get stationed there after this. We'll see. It doesn't really rain there as much as people say it does. It rains. It's like a drizzle, and then it kind of pretty much ends. And yes, I love just taking these out so quickly. I know it would piss me off if someone did that to me, but I love doing it to them. Anyway, guys, I'm just still getting over this sickness. Should hopefully be better soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this getting to know me session. I didn't share too much, but enough, hopefully, to keep you intrigued and come back for more. So thanks for watching. Take care, guys. And final score on this round was 49-21. 10 captures, 8 defense.